And welcome back to another special video. This is about the eclipse on July the 27th. Okay, alrighty. Now, uh, if you guys realize, for all my subscribers and all newcomers, please remember to like and subscribe this video. Okay, on July the 27th of the year 2018 that we're working in, whether or not you're still working in the year 2017, or if you already passed which your birthday has been, because this video is being done on the 22nd, which is a day of duality. Okay, it is the beginning, the ending of the last week that we have done. Okay, it is very important for each and every person to receive the information of this video, because it is going to affect each and every person. This eclipse that is about to begin on the 27th of July, that is going to take place the ending of this week, you need to be aware and aligned with this eclipse. Okay, so it's going to take place, I think Friday is the 27th. So let me just look to let you be aware, because some of you have already start to feel the energies of this eclipse. Okay, yeah, it's Friday the 27th. So thanks to my angels and guide. Okay, alrighty. This eclipse is going to release deception. Okay, so brace yourself, people, because there is a lot of information that is going to be coming out. Normally, the beginning of each year, I will give information about what to expect in the year. The year 2018, I did not give that information, because that information would only instinct fear in you guys. Okay, and what I try to do, and what my guides work with me to do, is to release fear. Okay, whenever we give certain people are not advanced enough to accept some of the information that needs to come out. And this is it. Before, I used to write a blog, but what I realized is that people was using the information on the blog. So what I do was to write my first book, and give the information in that book. So if you are ready for the information, because even in my readings, I will give information. Some people are not ready for it. Some people are not aligned. The energy is, your energy vibration, you're not aligned for it, because some people can't take the truth. And then other people will say, because I remember an elderly lady, she says, listen, you're very gifted, but you don't want to tell the truth, not tell the truth. She makes it a different way. She says you don't want to tell exactly what is happening. Now, not all the time that the angels and guides are going to channel the information that is supposed to come out. And if it's channel, I have to make it. That's why when death comes up, I have to make it. I can say, expect this, but I don't want to say to you, hey, that is going to come up. So be aware, because some people are not aligned with the energies. Now, I'm a multidimensional being, and that means that I'm a star seed that came in with a lot of wisdom and information for people. Okay, and this is why you have to understand that my readings are different in the aspect of everything is to me challenge. I don't write down things. I don't write down things. Meditate. Some people meditate and then write down things. I don't do that. As I give the information is channeled through my vessel to come out. And sometimes I'm not saying the word properly, or I switch to another language. It's because of whoever is bringing forward the information is either from, most of the time is from a different dimension, or the situation is as if they can't connect with the language. Okay, so this is what happened. But from the 7th of July until the ending of September. Some people give a date for September. They're saying there is no dates as to the ending of September. Whatever lies, whatever deception that people have been doing, whatever secrets, whatever people have done, and kind of like the Dutch would say, you fake it under the topai. Okay, so whatever you have done, whatever that you are being very deceptive about, it's going to be coming out. Okay, so brace yourself. Whatever secrets, it's going to be coming out. There is a lot of aggression. There's a lot of aggression that is happening since July 17. If you look at the aggression between people, it is becoming more frequent and more visible. Okay, so what is happening, and if I'm looking, there is the information that is being channeled, is as if I get information in codes and numbers, and then you have to decipher it. Your brain basically decipher the information. Okay, so if I'm looking that way, if there's no one, there's nothing. It's just a clear space where it's as if you see the numbers and the information coming in. And because I basically work with numbers, that's how they deliver code sequence information. Okay, and some people will realize that sometimes they sit down and they see in front of their eyes just codes of number sequences, formulas are coming down, and some people were not aware of what was that. But whatever, you're working with Archangel Metatron is the person that delivered these information in secrets and code. And they're saying not only Archangel Metatron, but they're saying Lord Kutumia and Lord Kutima. They work in that sort of a way because they're from a totally different other dimension. Okay, we have different dimension, we have different solar system, and this is what happened, is that the universal beings and the brotherhood, the 12 brotherhood, the white brotherhood, this is an group of collection consciousness that comes together, that was placed to protect this universal because there are many different types of universe. Okay, we are not the only universe. Okay, we are not the only universal planet. What I need to let me say that I should give to you is that Mars, the first inhabitants in this solar system was on Mars, and because of an explosion that happens on Mars, they had to transport civilization and make this new planet Earth, and everything actually came from Mars. So be not alarmed about this information, because it was information that was out. Light workers, people like myself that has universal information. The Indians, the American Indians, they all know this, and that sort of a thing. And this is why they live from the land, and this is why they live off the land, because the American Indians were the first civilization that has done ascension. Okay, ascension is what we're working towards. Ascension is the consciousness of who we are. We are going back from the materialistic 3 dimension to the 4th dimension, to the 5th dimension, and to the 6th dimension. The only person on this planet that is working in a 6th dimension are the Buddhas and the monks. Okay, the Buddhas and the monks. And remember, I'm not saying the priests or the Vatican City and that sort of a thing. No, the Buddhas and the monks are the only person on this planet that is carrying a 6th-dimensional frequency. There are other people who are at the 5th dimensional frequency, and they are consciousness awakened people. They are people that some of them are in India, some of them, they don't eat, they drink water. They basically survive. I don't know if you have ever been to India. You can see these people on the street. You can give them food and they will help you and show you your life. The existence of the astrologue was actually born from out the Indians, okay? Because if you notice, they have their different gods. They have Buddhism, they have other religion. They and the Indians, the American Indians, are the only one that understand that milk, something like milk, is not to be drink. If you realize that even Asiatic people, they don't drink milk or eat cheese and that sort of a thing, because it is has to do with their DNA structure. Okay, so if you are an Indian or an Asiatic person, it's always you tend to and if they drink milk, it's rice milk. Okay, rice milk, because that is from the herd. That was from the herd. Now the milk from the cows have and carry different DNA structure as humans, and that is the reason why. Okay. There are a lot of people moving from out the fourth dimension to the fifth dimension, okay? And these people are really conscious. They eat only plants, vegetables. Some of them have gone raw vegan, and nuts. So it's vegetables and nuts. If you realize the changing on this planet is that people are moving to alternative health. They are moving and they're changing their eating patterns, and people are becoming more consciousness and awakened. And the movement of this planet is that Mother Earth is as if she's being rebirthed, and I have to keep on letting people understand what is the changes and what is happening. It's as if Mother Earth is being rebirthed. Okay, so what she wants is to bring back the love and peace on this planet. Now there have been different UFOs. People call them UFOs, but they're not really UFOs. Yeah, unidentified objects, unidentified beings, but there are just different species. That's we are a species. Now all of us came on this planet to go through this ascension process. Okay, you're going to realizing that a lot of people are leaving this planet. So a lot of people are choosing, and sometimes it's their time is up, and they're choosing to move away and cross over to the spirit world. Now a lot of you, especially the light workers people, most of you have become light workers because either a parent has died or two parents have died, and you because of the crossing over of these people who were on this planet, that was what the contract was, that they would have left to work in the spirit world to help you to reveal the illusion. So people, you will realize that people like myself, it's always that either one or two parents or your twin. Some of you could be born with a twin, and this twin or this person has moved away. A lot of people who have dealt with situations when their parents was alive, that they didn't resolve these situations, secrets, information is going to be coming out. Okay, you're going to be pushed to find a way to resolve the situation. A lot of people, since end of June, coming in the month of July, a lot of people have been confronted with family situation, with secrets, family situations that are coming out, things about people that are coming out. What you're going to see is that in organization, government institutes and organization, is that they are going to start changing up certain situations. They're going to start changing up, and the changes that you're about to make is going to be good, because these changes is that they're realizing that if they don't change up certain aspect, they are working against the energy of the hurt. A lot of people are not aware that most company, most government institutes and organization, or most governments are aware that they had to make these changes because a meeting had taken place with all the leaders of the world, and this has to do with spirit beings who came in to connect with them. There was a huge meeting that took place a couple of years ago, and they understand that we as a species on this planet need to change the energy vibration. Whatever happens on this planet affect the whole universe that this planet is in. Now 2018, it is 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 8 is 11. What is the number 11? It's an awakening. A lot of people begin to see 11, whether it's 11 minutes past 11, or whether it's 1:11:11. But a lot of people, and this is what is happening. Once you start seeing this number of 11, whether 11:11, or whether 1:11, or whether 9:11, or whether whatever 11 that you're seeing, whatever number sequence that come before or behind 11, it is awakening you. It is letting you know that you are going to be the next group that is going to help this planet to evaluate. Okay, so that means some of you are going to realize that you want to change your career. Some of you are going to decide to go vegan. Some of you are going to decide to move towards more conscious way of living. I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of my friends or people who are connected in Europe. There's someone who I know very well. He went back to one of the islands, and I've saw a picture of him in the week, and he has lost like 20 kilos, 20 pounds, which is the less, I think it's like 25 pounds. And all he did was to start meditate and eating healthier. And this is what is going to be happening to a lot of people on this planet. For the people who start seeing 11:11, that means that you are going to play a significant role in the process of this new evolution that is about to affect this planet, because the year 2018 is going to bring the consciousness of humanity from out of the third dimension into the fourth dimension. So by the time we reach 2020, most of us is going to be vibrating in the fourth dimension. What is the fourth dimension? Now, the fourth dimension is when we are capable of understanding that we need to balance spirituality and the materialistic world and spirituality, okay? Because we were all born in the third dimension, and the third dimension is the dimension of materialistic. So you were born and you know that survival is the key, and how to survive, you have to do anything to survive. But now you're going to be moving from now until 2020, you're going to be realizing secrets, lies are not going to be a part of society anymore, because all of these, whatever deception, whatever secrets, whatever you have done against another person, it's going to come out, okay? And it's only the bad things that is going to be coming out, because if you have been positive, honest to people, try to help people and that sort of a thing, it's going to evolve. It's going to be coming back tenfold at you, because you have been vibrating on a positive energy vibration, and that is what's going to come back tenfold to you. But the people who have been dealing and disrupting the energy vibration of love, because everything is all about love. Time doesn't exist. Nothing exists except from what we're seeing on in this planet. We're living on an organism planet. If the planet dies, we all die, because we can't survive without the four element that each and every person is placed under. Okay, we're all born under a specific sign, and that specific sign has four elements. And this is what I'm saying to a lot of people, is that I've explained to a lot of people that you need to find out what is in your birth chart. You need to find out what planet govern you. You need to find out all the planets that is in your birth chart. What is about to take place from now until September is that the deception, the secrets, the lies, the people who have been giving and doing negative things, you're going to be finding out that you're going to be the grip that you have, whether you were using it in a deceptive way, and if you were lying to someone who has been if let's say you're in a relationship or you have friendships with people, and you have been lying to yourself, but lying to your partner and lying to other people, this is going to be coming out. Okay, it is just like out of the blues, someone is going to say, oh, is that your wife, or is that your partner? I have seen them with so, or that sort of a thing. So whatever the situation is that is going to be happening, and I'm standing doing this video because from the beginning of the month, I got the changes that I had to make changes. They wanted me to work with the animal spirit guides. They wanted me to work with laying down the cards, not showing my face, but just laying down the cards so people awareness could be awakened. And they wanted me to change the whole system and go only on camera when I'm doing specific readings, or like with the monthly readings and that sort of a thing, because they wanted you all to be awakened and to be ready for what is coming. It is a time when healing, a lot of healing modality, a lot of healing methods are going to be coming out. Okay, and a lot of people on this planet, people like myself, have been moving, because all of us that are light workers, or people who do readings, or quantum healing and that sort of a thing, you're seeing that we are all changing something about us or something about the situation. Now, a lot of people who does the same thing that I do, they tend to be dressing up, doing these sort of things, and candle work and that sort of things. And I don't do that, because my guides and angels said I just have to be myself. And it doesn't really matter. I don't have to tie my head. I don't have to use a stick. I don't have to use a candle. I don't have to do anything, because I'm just who I am. I just want people to see me as who I am. I just have the information to give to you. So I don't want people to judge, because there's a lot of judging. A lot of people have been misjudging people. And a lot of people have been dishonestly trying to bring others down. And a lot of people have been doing things, and it's like it's coming out. Okay, because every 7 years there are changes on your body, how you look, but there's changes with your DNA, there's changes with your cell. There's changes. You will realize that every 7 years people move. There's a transition of people, and this is because 7, 9, and 12 are significant years. And if you look at your birth chart, or you get a birth chart reading, people will tell you that over 7 years, or over 3 years, 7 years, 9 years, and 12 years, or when significant things will take place in your life. Okay, so as we look at the situation and what is about to transpire, because a lot of you have been feeling since the month of July just weird energy, or just have been feeling just strange. You just do not understand. Some people are emotional, some people are full with anger, some people are aggressive. And in the past week, because I was preparing my monthly readings, and there was something that was happening and was very aggressive, and I said, oh yeah, I have to do a video on this, because people need to understand that a lot of people, aggression and this aggression and anger that is going to be coming up, that means there's a lot of emotional pain that is coming to the surface of each and every person. And this is why you're feeling this aggression, this anger, this jealousy, this hate that is coming up. And you need to release this. And if you don't release and find a way to heal yourself, you are just going to push yourself to the edge. And it is either choose to be or choose not to be. It's choose to be or choose not to be. And what I mean with that is that whenever these emotional, because it's all emotional pain, because things are going to come up from your childhood, things are going to come up from the exes, things are going to come up from your parents, things are come up from how you tried to get something to be done and this thing wasn't done, and that sort of a thing. So what is going to be happening is that all these situations is going to start coming back, and they're going to come full pleasure to you, and you are going to expect that other people are supposed to be helping you to remove them, but people can advise you, so some of you are going to be receiving readings from some people, and the readings is just going to be haywise, and you're going to be thinking this person can't do their job. No, the person is doing their job, but your angel and guides and whoever they're connected with is showing you your shadow side. So it's as if it's a period where everyone's shadow side is going to come out. My shadow side is going to come out. Everyone's shadow side is going to come out. So whatever we have stuffed down, whatever we didn't want to look at for years, things that we were lying to ourselves about, things that you have been lying to others about, things that you have done that has cost someone else their lives or push someone else to another place. It's all going to come out. It's all going to come out, and it's going to come out, and it's either you're going to say, yes, I did do it, or I'm sorry that I did it, and that sort of a thing. But it's going to be that because it's your karma, and it's your shadow self coming out to meet up with what you haven't been dealing with. It's as if some of you have been married for years, and you're going to decide one day, I'm letting this go. I'm letting this go because it's not really doing me any good. What is this marriage is really, and this sort of a thing. And then you're going to find out that, oh my God, your husband or partner have a total different life somewhere else, and was leading a double life and that sort of a thing, because and especially the air sign people, this is going to affect the air sign people, the hurt people, because the hurt people carries the energy vibration. So the Aquarians, Gemini, and Libra. And remember, this full moon is the Aquarian full moon. Who are the Aquarians? The Aquarians have the energy of the star, hopes, wishes, and dream, but yet still they also have the energy of the Fool. They're going on a new journey, so a lot of new starts is going to be happening. A lot of new starts are going to be happening. A lot of wishing and hoping is going to be happening. And this is going to affect a lot of the Earth people, the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. And why is this going to affect you guys? Is because you're vibrating with the energy vibration of the hurt. And because you're vibrating with the energy vibration of the hurt, you're going to be feeling all of these situations coming at you, and all of these people coming at you. Okay? The most people that was born on this planet is the fire people and the water people. Okay? The population of this planet is built up with the fire people and the water people. The less people that was born under the sign of the air sign, okay, and the earth sign, okay, and 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 this is it. This is it, and I'm smiling because there it is showing you that the people who are going to affect, as I said, it is the Aquarian, the Geminis, and the Libras, the Taurus, the Virgos, and the Capricorn. They are the ones who are going to be feeling the changes, because it's as if other people have done them injustice, and it's like karma coming back around. Now, for the Aquarians, you guys sit tall. You guys sit because you are the one that is bringing people from out the 3 dimension towards the 4th dimension. So a lot of you Aquarians are going to be dealing with a lot of people with karmatic situation, helping them to move forward, helping them. It's as if you're going to be shaking them up. So the 27th is the energy of the Aquarian, and it's 4 degree. So look, go and try and find a birth chart, and look 4 degree. Where is Aquarian in your birth chart? And that is where it's going to affect you. Whatever house Aquarian is in your birth chart, 4 degrees of the Aquarian in your birth chart, that is where the energy is going to affect you in that house. Because each and every one of us in a birth chart has 12 house. And in the 12 house, wherever the Aquarians 4 degree of that 12 house, that is what is going to affect you. Okay. This, most of the people that is going to be affected by this, because it's as if the earth sign and the air sign is going to be helping you guys to make these changes. So you're going to be connected with a lot of earth sign, okay, and air sign people, because the air sign people who are going to be coming out good is the Geminis, the Librans. The Geminis and the Librans are going to be coming out good because that is their sister sign. The Aquarius is their sister sign. So for the Gemini and Librans, wherever that Aquarius is in your birth chart, you're going to be coming out good with this, because the Geminis are always trying to bring balance. But if you as a Gemini have been lying and misusing your energy or misusing your power, you're going to be feeling it in a harsh way. So you Librans have to be aware of this, okay? Now, as we look at the Capricorns, you guys are going to, your spirituality is going to raise to a higher form. So some of you Capricorns and Taurus and Capricorn people is going to feeling this shift. And it's going to be a shift of conscious. So if you're a Taurus and a Capricorn, you're going to be feeling this feelings of consciousness. And it depends if you're working on your positive energy or you're working on the negative side of your sign as a Capricorn or as a Taurus. This is going to shift you in the direction. So if you're working on the negative side, a lot of things are going to be removed out of your life, and it's as if your whole career, your whole life is going to crash, so that new possibilities and new things can you can rebuild. Okay, so whenever, and people always said, oh my God, I got everything, and then all of a sudden now because the spirit guides, your angels, whoever, the beams that protects you, they realize that it's time for you to make a change. And whether or not you want to make the change, this is how people remove things out of your life. What is going to be happening also is that if you are working in an organization that is not vibrating in a positive energy, or you are not vibrating in a positive energy, you are going to realize that you're going to be removed out of that organization, okay? Or you're going to remove out of that group of people, and you have to make a career change, and you have to realize what you have been doing for the last 10-20 years. You need to change this and move in a positive direction, okay? And if you are seeing 1111, you are going to be effect is going to be coming up between the And now until the end of the year, your whole life is going to be changing career wise, and then breakup and that sort of a thing. What I should say to a lot of you is that some of you that have been open and wishing for something and it's not coming to you, no matter how you manifest this thing and it's not coming to you, that means there are some situation that you need to heal. There's some karmatic situation that you need to heal. And if you don't heal this karmatic situation, it's you're not going to be moving forward. Okay, whatever the karmatic situation, whatever the situation that you have been dealing with, it can be from childhood, it can be from family, it can be you not loving yourself. They want you and they're going to push you, because once you're seeing 1111, this means that you seeing 1111 is telling you that there is about to be a conscious shift. You are going to be having a conscious shift. Your angels and guides are showing you the 1111, and especially if you are working on a number 11 life part, if you're working on a number 11 life part, your spirit guides are basically saying to you, listen, whether or not you want to make this change is going to be coming out, and you have to accept this. Whatever is coming at you, whatever transition that is coming in your life, you have to accept this transition, because it's time for you to make this change. A lot of people are going to realize that they're changing career, okay? Or a lot of people are going to be deciding to release themselves from a relationship. A lot of people are going to having a lot of anger. And you need to understand that sometimes it's best to walk away. Walking in nature is going to be helping a lot of you to deal with the anger that you're dealing with inside, because the anger that is coming up is the anger of how something has transpired in your life. Now is the best time, because it's the time of eclipse. If you have been going through pain, anger, of whatever the situation is in your life, now is the time, between now and September, end of September, 30th of September. Write this thing down, let it out. Write it down, let it out. Let people know, you're sorry. You don't have to. And if you can't write, you can always record it. And you're going to end it by saying, I forgive you, and I'm asking for forgiveness, and I'm releasing this. Okay. So whatever the situation is, whatever you have done in the past, or with someone, or that have affected someone, you need to let it go. You need to release this. You need to release this pain. A whole lot of people walks around with anger because of something, and it's always coming from childhood. The anger of most people is always coming from childhood. It is things that you have brought in from past life, which you need to work out with parents, situations, work, school, that sort of a situation. The anger that you have within you, it's coming from a past life, and it's coming from childhood. And you're going to be facing, it's as if your shadow side is going to awaken you and said, listen, it is time for you to heal this situation. It's time for you to see the shadow of who you are. And especially people that carries the energy vibration of jealousy, this is going to be coming at you, whoosh over you, because they need to replace jealousy with love. They need to replace the jealousy with unconditional love. And they're going to awaken you and said, hey, why are you jealous? What is the reason why are you jealous? What is the reason? What has affected you? Why are you so jealous? Why would you be jealous over someone or something else? Why don't you want someone to, go forward in their life? What it is. Or whenever you block someone else, or whenever you lie to someone else, whatever you treat someone else in a disrespectful way, it comes back to you because it's karma. Because since the 21st of December 2012, karmatic situation is bouncing back like a boomerang. As you do something that is deceitful against someone else, it comes right back to you. And some people can be feeling it, and I think most of the light work people, they are feeling this. Some may not be feeling this as yet, but expect that all the deceitfulness, all the jealousy, all the people that have done other people injustice, and you thought that it was a secret, it's going to come out. And this is what is going to be happening between now and September. There's a lot of eclipses with this Aquarius. There is two eclipses and two a full moon that I am really like, whoa, I need to step back. It is the Aries full moon and the Aquarians full moon. I'm really, so it says, wow, okay, back up. That is the time that I take my energy back, because of, you can just, these are the times when people go crazy. People go crazy because especially people who have done other people injustice and that sort of a thing, they go crazy because it's constantly going on them, So what would you need to know? And that was Google. Oh, and these are the strange things that happen because all of a sudden it start talking without anyone talking to it. So these are the strange things that is going to be happening. So whatever is affecting you, and whatever is coming up at the surface, whatever is making you so upset, whatever the shadow side of you, whatever is not working out for you, you need to let it go. It is a period of letting go. Eclipse certain things out of your life, and you need to let it go. Another thing that we're trying, that they're saying, is that the people who are carrying, either you're working with 11 life part, or you are seeing the 1111, a lot of endings are going to be coming in your life. A lot of endings are going to be coming in your life, and some of you are seeking inner wisdom and guidance. And you will, is a thing they're saying, whenever you're ready, whenever you honestly to God is ready to understand certain situation, the master will come. Okay, some of you are going to be pushed to drugs and rock and roll at this time because you don't want to face your fears. You do not want to face your shadow side. You are so ashamed of what your shadow side is, and you're not facing that shadow side. And a lot of this is going to be coming up. This is going to affect a lot of people on this planet. It's going to affect myself. It's going to affect my child. It's going to affect people in my family and that sort of a thing. Okay, so it's not going to be something that is happening to some people. It's going to affect every child on this planet. You're going to see that the new babies that are born, some of them will have pain in the ears, or pain in the knees, or pain in the kill. Some of them are going to be crying more in this period because it's as if they're cleansing. And some people, if you realize that you can't deal with the sound of a baby, if you realize that you can't deal with the sound of a baby, that means whatever you have been hurting from, you are not ready to release it, because the sounds, and this is what people do not understand, sounds is very important, especially the sound of a baby, because this is a new spirit that is coming in. And if you realize that your baby just constantly crying, and you can't do anything because you can't take the crying, it is because you yourself need to release some emotional situation that you have been dealing with. Okay. Simplicity, they're saying simplicity. Simplicity, they're saying. They want people to start being simplicity. So, um, you can always, it's not like, oh, you have to sell your house and that sort of a thing. No, it is just simply, if you used to drink a glass of wine, then you drink water, sparkling water instead. If you drink, as you go out to drink and to make yourself feel better, you're going to say, no, I take a cola. Because it's as if when you say, look, whatever my shadow side is, I want to release this, I want to heal this, I want to come in. You're going to basically call this up in your spirit guides, and you're going to start looking, because a lot of people have been looking on YouTube to find. Some readers will connect with you, some readers won't connect with you, and that sort of a thing. So you're going to find this. But, if someone doesn't connect with you, whatever situation, if you are going to a counselor and you realize that after 6 weeks you don't feel any difference, you can't find what it is you're looking for, it's, you're not getting the light bulb moment, but oh my God, so that is the reason why I was so, because then you're realizing that something, you need to find someone else or some other modality that is going to help you. I hope, because it's going to be a chaotic time that is about to come in, because of people are going to be feeling the energies, especially 2 days before the 27th and 2 days after the 27th, and from the 27th of July until the 30th of September. This is going to be alarming. You're going to see people are going to just start spitting out things and saying things, and you need to stand back and said, that's your opinion. Okay. You're going through this process where you need to release the shadow side. So, okay, let me not take this personally. Okay. And that's how you're going to deal with it. Now, I want to say thank you to each and every person. And, if you would like to do a reading to find out what is going to be happening in the spirit for you, you can always connect with me via the website. Go via the website, because sometimes people call to clarity, and that is just for 15 minutes or a short answer to a question. This is going to be something that I have to go in depth with you. It's very good to send a photograph, and your date of birth is very important. Just the photograph and your date of birth is very important, and then we will go from there. It is better to order a 60-minute reading, which is $60, because there is so many information. Sometimes I go over the hour because of the information that needs to come out, and how I need to guide you as to how to deal with the situation. I want to say again to each and every person, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. And basically, as I said, the channel is going to be changed up. I'm going to start doing the Zodiac apart. So look out for that, and look out for the monthly readings. Namaste. Until next time.